All right, welcome back everybody. Ryan here once again. So today, if you haven't noticed, our name across our social media platforms has changed. There's several reasons for that. Probably the most predominant reason is that we want to more accurately present ourselves to what we're doing here at our business and on the content that's going to be coming out from now on. We've pretty much gotten away from doing in our shop bumper-to-bumper truck service. So we're going to focus specifically on the emission side of the business, so that would include EGR valves, EGR coolers, DOCs, DPFs, everything associated with that, all these sensors, NOx sensors, anything around emissions. So that seems to be one of the biggest pressure points in the industry. I actually had a customer call me the other day and say, hey, I think I have a turbo failure, and none of the local shops that he called, he was down in the Columbus area, I believe, and nobody would actually look at the truck because it was a 2008 or newer truck. I mean, a lot of the smaller shops are just not set up. They don't know the newer technology and all that. So we've kind of made our bread and butter focusing on those pressure point issues as far as intake to tailpipe emission systems. The other side of that is, as with emission systems, idling is terrible on these systems, as you all know or may not know. I mean, we've talked about that a little bit. We'll get into that going forward a lot more. So the other part of our business and our social media is towards our electric APU systems. With kind of both those things, we're solving those problems with your emissions system. I mean, I guess you could call it a problem. So we're out there providing solutions, cost-effective solutions through a couple different venues, and also one of the core problems with the emission systems is the excessive idling overnight, because you don't have AC, you don't have heat, so you're running your truck all night. So we're looking to do a preventative and then a reactive solution to both of those problems. So first of all, if you can tackle the idling problem and cut down on engine hours, that's the first step, preventative maintenance, I guess you could say, as far as preserving and having less issues with your emission system. And then after that, if you do have an emissions issue, we have solutions to tackle those problems as well. So that's kind of where we're going forward here. And there's also kind of a personal side of this. I mean, I had a pretty substantial injury a few weeks ago, and it kind of made us sit back and look like, when you have a business built around one person, if something happens to that one person, then, everything kind of shuts down. So unfortunately, as much as I like doing everything on trucks, I mean, transmissions, axles, I mean, engine overhauls and all that, I'm just one person here. And it's with the labor market, it's difficult to bring people in that put in that same focus and attention to detail. So we've kind of narrowed down, like I said, the main pressure points in the industry, and that's what we want to focus on and try to be the best that we can at that kind of smaller scope of major issues that are causing people trouble every day out there. So that's kind of where we're going with everything. I know, like I said, it's a very, very big group of topics. I mean, it's a small area, but it seems where most of the problems are coming from in the industry, and that's what we want to do, is provide solutions for those issues to save you all money, keep you all in business. I mean, it's tough out there right now with the way the freight market is. I mean, I've been in the business myself personally as an owner-operator. The biggest issues that cost people money, where people are they're just dumping money in the trucks and all that, we're and chasing the wrong directions and just dumping money in the stuff. I mean, we're here to try to prevent that, and also prevent those major emissions issues with our other solutions that we have. So that's kind of where we're going forward here, guys. Stay tuned, as we're going to get a little bit more organized in the content that we put out. Try to do some different series. I know we've talked about this in the past, but we're going to try to get a lot better how we put stuff out, and I think it's going to be a good thing for everybody. So stay tuned. Watch out for the new videos, and thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for the updates, and like the video.